Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
I have 2 more wishes for you. Sounds good. Of course. Say, how are we going to sell all those fish before they spoil?
You know I can't tell you. As soon as I do, have a few meats in you. Everyone knows.
Exotic ingredients, I have them all.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Rare treat, finest armies from war.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
Ferris Washington, a wise ball in the sky.
New around Riften? Take my advice. Stay at the Bee and Barb. The bunkhouse isn't for you.
I'm afraid it's going to be a while before I can get any more golden glow honey.
I thought it was strange that Aringoth stopped coming into town. I suppose he's having some difficulties out there.
May I ask whatever honey's for? I mean, we used to buy almost a jar a week.
It feels good to walk the streets of Riften again.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Cannons, oceans, exotic ingredients, I have them all.
All meats guaranteed, clean and free from Rothjoint.
Rare treat, finest oddities from Morrow.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
A Ferris Washington, the highest quality in Skyrim.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone. Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning. All meats guaranteed, clean and free from Rothjoint.
Cannons, oceans, exotic ingredients, I have them all.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone. Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Rare treat, finest oddities from Morrow.
Clean and free from Rothjoint.
People of Riften, Heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence. This is one of the signs. The signs that Lady Mara
Looking
is
for work?
displeased with your
I need
constant
someone to
inebriation.
deliver a message to Sibby.
Put down your flagons filled with your vile liquids and embrace the teachings of
Be
the
brief,
handmaiden of
Imperial.
Kine.
There's only so long I can stand being downwind of your stench.
Talon,
Kirava, certainly we can come to
Yeah.
some sort of an
What's your
understanding. These people must be made aware of the chaos they've sown.
Enough, Marama. We've all heard of the dragons and their return. There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass our customers.
Very well, Talon. I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
We're not kicking you out. Just keep the sermons at the temple and let us all sin in peace.
Blessings of Mara upon you.
come to the
How may I help you? Wonderful. Where to begin? Mara is the goddess of love. The temple spreads her gifts by tending to the sick, the poor, and the lost. We also perform wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples in Skyrim.
Another round.
I think you've had plenty, Volwolf. Maybe you should head on
Yes,
home.
if you were ready, of course.
Stupid
Are you
list.
familiar with how
I
marriage
said,
works in
give
Skyrim?
me some more drink, or I'll
Typically,
have your
love in
head on a
Skyrim is
pike.
as earnest as the people who live here. Life is hard and short, so there's little room for long courtship. A person who is looking for a spouse simply wears an amulet of Mara about the neck, showing they are available. When another person shows interest and the two agree to be together, one of them comes to the temple and we arrange a ceremony. Of course. I'd be more than happy to add a donation to our charity box. Right now, the best you could provide is coin. We need all the help we can get. Thank you. I can promise you that this will be put to... Mara's domain encompasses the emotions we strive the most to embrace. Love, compassion. It's difficult to appreciate her gifts in these dark times. But you should consider her light a beacon in the storm. May you return to her benevolence in safety.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar. Ah, well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth. Good man. You will head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid for your time. I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not when associates of mine have been locked up. No, I'll meet you outside of town. I'll meet you outside of town.
It's so good to see you. Yeah? What's your problem? I knew that stupid kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story. Are you kidding me? I've got the entire Thieves Guild at my back. What have you got? I don't care. A deal's a deal. Don't know why you'd help a stranger like that. But a septum's a septum. Don't care where it comes from. Look, I already said Shadra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
Niol told me that Niol's brought me nothing but safety and peace of mind. And
Be
some
brief,
lessons from
Imperial.
Rain.
There's only so long I can stand being downwind of your stench. They mean to take our history and crush it all in the name of some damn treaty. The soil beneath our feet is steeped in the blood of our ancestors. We've fought for this land, and died for it. I lost my own daughter to the Imperial dogs, and by Talos I'll not lose anyone else. Lilia joined the Stormcloaks many years ago. She served... It
Damn
didn't.
it, Talon. We still don't have
And
enough
that's
this year to
why
get
I
over
won't
I hope that
rest
someday this city will be free from
until
corruption.
every
We can all
single
live in
Imperial
peace.
soldier joins
I
her.
hope so.
And
I can't
Ulfric
stand this
sits
city
upon the
anymore.
throne of Skyrim.
My skill in battle is unmatched. Fortunately for you, that skill can be bought. If you change your mind, seek me out here.
I love the cold air. It's exhilarating. Perhaps it's because of my Nord blood, but there's something about it that makes me feel alive.
Imperial bastard.
Is there something I can do for you? I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate, I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to go. I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask such a favor of you. I thank... Every Argonian wedding proposal band is supposed to have 3 flawless amethysts as part of their design. 2 of the gems, the ones on the outside, represent the couple to be married. One for the husband, one for the wife. The amethyst in the center represents the Hist, the entity that all Argonians consider a sacred part of our lives. Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both? 3, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon. First is the Velvet Lechance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujama. If you'll excuse me, I have other things to
Got the
attend to.
coin? You're welcome. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. The Thieves Guild has been pushing hard to regain a foothold in this city. Rumor has it they're falling apart from the inside. Riften's biggest exports used to be fishing and honey until the Blackbriar family moved in. Now the meadery is the biggest game in town. If it's true that the dragons have returned, what will it mean for all of us? Is this how it all ends? Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. Come back and see us
You
again.
look like you could use a drink. What do you... Nothing but the best. Blackbriar mead, fresh from the vat. Best of all, you don't have to pay the ridiculous prices. Suit yourself.
What can I
You
get?
change your mind,
Mead?
I'll be
Wine?
around. I'm selling the best mead in... Sure. Good thing she makes so much money. No, friend. You've got it all wrong. I'm not selling cheap mead. I'm selling good mead for cheap. Blackbriar mead. I sell cases of it for half of what the inns and taverns... All I need is someone to deliver it for.
You should have seen
I
the
need
height
someone
of
to
it.
take this small
Taylor,
keg of
do you believe
Blackbriar
what
mead
you're saying?
to
Do you
Wilhelm
really
at the
think
Vilmer
dragons have
Inn
returned?
in Iverstead.
I don't know what to believe.
Drop it off,
If
and he'll
it's
trade
true,
you something.
then dark
Oh,
times may
and if
be
you bump
upon
into
us.
Indaren from the
What should we do?
meadery, keep your mouth shut.
We hold each other
Good.
close.
Now get going.
That all of this ends well.
Remember, keep this to yourself.
running a little light in the pockets, lad? Your pockets. They're a little low on coin. I can tell. It's all about sizing up your mark, lad. The way they walk, what they're wearing. It's a dead giveaway. Look how you sniffed out my little scheme at the North Gate. You knew it was a shakedown and you called him on it. That's what I'm talking about. Wealth is my business. Help me out, and I can add to yours. Would you like a taste? I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid.
Exotic ingredients, I have them all.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
The fairest prices and the highest quality in Skyrim.
Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing. There's someone that wants to see him put out of business Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started. Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
Gems, potions, exotic ingredients, I have them all.
I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. This way, everyone. Over here. Gather round.
Come on, Brynjolf. What is it this time?
Patience, Branche. This is a rare... I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the whiz essence. And it turned out to be crushed nirn root mixed with water.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is the real thing. Lads and lasses, I give you Falma blood elixir.
Please, stop! Hey,
Oh, come on.
you little filcher!
Are you talking about the snow elves?
The problem is your disrespect for the laws of this land. It's time to face the...
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. Gather round, all.
That's close enough. Back off. What is it this time?
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. No pushing, no shoving. Plenty of room. You need to hear this.
Come on, Brynjolf. What?
Branche. This is... rare opportunity. I want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the whiz essence. and it turned out to be crushed nerve root mixed with water.
Can't you bother me at my armor
was a
stand in the
simple
market? Or are you that
This
desperate
item
for trade?
is the real thing. Lads and lasses, I give you Balma Blood Elixir.
Are you talking about the Snow Elves?
The one and only. Mystical beings who live in legends and were masters of great magic. Imagine the power that coursed through their veins.
How did you get that then? No one's seen them in years.
My sources must remain a secret for their own protection, but I can promise you that the contents are genuine. One sip of the elixir and... Well, I see that my time is up. Come back tomorrow if you wish to buy.
What a waste of time.
Damn. I knew I shouldn't have waited.
Looks like I chose the right person for the job. And here you go. Your payment. Just as I promised. The way things have been going around here, it's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch.
People say Skyrim is one of the most dangerous
Nah.
places in Palmyra.
My organization's been having a run of bad luck.
It's magnificent,
But I suppose that's
and I'm
just how
proud
it
to call
goes.
home.
But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's more where that came from. If you think you can handle it. All right then. Let's put that to the test. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften, a tavern called the Ragged Flagon. Get there in one piece, and we'll see if you've really got what it takes.
Have our scouts come up with any information on these reports of dragons?
Yes, my lady. That unpleasantness at Helgen supposedly involved a drag. Welcome to Mistvale Keep. As steward, I serve as an intermediary between the Jarl and her subjects. I also handle the less important and day-to-day policies that affect daily life and... Lately, I've had my hands full suppressing these ridiculous accusations of corruption in the Keep. There are those that believe the Jarl does nothing for this city. I can assure you that this is entirely false. Maven Blackbriar is the owner of the largest and most profitable business in all Skyrim, the Blackbriar Meadery. We're pleased to have her in Riften. She brings stability, opportunities for employment, and strategic value to our city. I'd hardly call them a guild. More like unorganized rabble. In fact, I wouldn't say they were a threat
I
at
want
all.
you to speak to the city
No,
guard.
our resources
Make
should be
sure.
spent on
Welcome to
preparations
Riften.
for invasion.
While I feel Ulfric's cause is
welcome in
just,
Riften,
my concern
as
is for
long
the
as you
people of the
continue to
Rift.
obey our
How can
laws.
they continue to lead their already meager lives with dark clouds looming overhead? My heart goes out to them. If only our coffers were deeper, I could protect them as they were my own family. With the Stormcloaks at his back, Ulfric's poised to rid Skyrim of the Empire's forces and Many have died taking up arms for this. Surely you're aware of the Great War between the Imperials and the Elves who called themselves the Aldmeri Dominion? When the smoke cleared, the white gold, one of the to the Stormcloaks, this was viewed as the... We're all eager to see them brought to justice. As one of our... Sadly, they're proving elusive, but I have
Yes,
confidence
my
that
lady.
Maven won't give up
I've
until
also
this city
taken
has
a
been rid
liberty
of them
in
all.
preparing a
Good
private
journey.
Bridge, just in case.
Good. If Riften should fall, it's only right that its leader be spared.
Oh, come to gloat, have we? To poke fun at the Jarl's youngest son?
You should have seen me at the height of my adventuring career. I was fearless and took too many risks. But that's what it was all about.
Welcome to Mistvale Keep. I'm Jarl Layla's steward, Anuriel.
Because I did something not a soul in this blood-stained house of war has the backbone to do. Dared to speak my mind. I dared speak of the Empire and the lies that have been spread by Ulfric, the leader. Now my mother's... Be wary what you say around here. Ulfric only cares about one thing. Ulfric. He's ordained... He's begun... His cause may be true, but the man is a lie. All he holds in his heart is lust for the throne.
If you're here to report any instances of corruption, be confident that we're handling
even
these
think
rumors
about it.
accordingly.
As Jarl, indeed. There have been multiple attempts on the Jarl's life. We've also had run-ins with spies attempting to probe our security. At the end of the day, and Ulfric's a bloody hero. I don't think there's a worthy Nord alive who dare argue the point. He's taking the Empire to task and making them answer for their crimes. I don't think I'll be content until Ulfric sits upon the throne of Skyrim with the ashes of the Concordat at his feet. Liars and bastards, every one of them. All I need is a dozen men, and we could march into the Ratway and burn them out like Stormcloaks won't have it, though. Everyone knows I'd go down there myself, but that would leave Jarl Layla unprotected.
As long as you...
I'm keeping my eye on you.
Did we have an appointment? Someone actually interested in what I'm doing. Amazing! My experimentation involves a magical construct and a reagent that will allow the construct to maintain... You don't have to, because it's utter nonsense. No. What I need to do is reverse that. Draw the... What was I thinking? It would never... I'll tell you why you won't tell me. Because you were absolutely right not to. It's a fun... What's not to get? It's as simple as Traven's first axiom. I'll tell you what. Let me find out where that's from. What were we talking about? Yes, I could use some help with that. Well, at any rate, organization is not my strong suit. In fact, if you could retrieve a few things for me, I could start on my next set of experiments. As you can imagine, what I need is my Dwemer stirring spoon, my orichalcum ingot, and my Grand Soul Gem. In fact, I could use them immediately. Bring those items back to me, and I'll be happy to experiment on you. No, that isn't right. I'd be happy to reward you. Excellent. I can't wait. Well, Why are you still standing here? Oh, right. You need to know where they are. That would help. Let's see. Last time I used the Dwemer's spoon was at my dear friend Bodhi's house in Iverstead. Fellstar Farm, I believe it's called. The orichalcum ingot should still be at Winterhold at the Frozen Hearth Inn. I don't know why I didn't just take it with me. And last is the Soul Gem. I left that one in Windhelm at the White Phial Alchemy Shop. It was a good trade, too. Oh well. I know you. So, you wish to master the arcane arts. I have to remember. Ward first, then summon.
It feels good to walk the streets of Riften again.
Did we... Excuse my... Take a look? Okay. Now where did I put those spiders?
My father wanted me to follow his footsteps as a hunter. but I set my aspirations a bit
I know
higher.
you.
He never complained.
Is it?
I miss him.
Oh. You were Did we have an spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them? Okay. Now where did I put those spiders?
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Protect yourself, right?
I don't know, Drop. Big Sky's doing
Nice. Such an abrupt end to our game. Death comes for you now. Does someone live? Mortal fool. No one hides from the dead.
Drove me on the road once. When I drew Grim Sever, I think the poor man soiled his armor. when I was young, I journeyed with my father on hunting expeditions into Morrowind. The cliff racers made for excellent sport.
Someone there?
That's it? That's your best?
Such an abrupt end to our game.
Days are over.
I'm telling you. Well, well. Color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again. Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me?
I really miss traveling like this. Walking the breadth of Skyrim.
They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways. Kirava, Bersi Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization. Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business. Good. If you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Now get going. Kirava's stubborn, but she's got a soft spot for family. Talk to Talon Jay at the Bee and Barb, and see if you can get something out of him. They're well acquainted. He's as pig-headed a man as you'll ever find. The key is that ugly dwarven urn in his shop. Smash that thing to bits and he'll change his attitude. Helga is a devout follower of Dibella and dotes over the statue to the divine that she keeps at the bunkhouse. Use it as leverage, and she'll cave.
There's no
Stay out of trouble. They call me Why? You think it's fun? Oh, yeah? Hey, here. Have one on the house. I already told you. They call me Dirge because I'm the last thing you hear before they put you in the ground.
Have anything for us yet? I'll be here when you're done.
I wouldn't stay here. I don't know you, so we've got nothing to talk about. How about you finish the job Brynjolf gave you?
Talk to me again. Stick with me, and they'll never even know you're there.
I'm busy. Don't you have something to do? I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay. I assumed you were here to see me about your face, to have it sculpted into something more artful than nature has bestowed upon you. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face? I have not all. I start, I count, and yet I have fallen so low that I must
You need
justify
advice?
myself
Talk
to
to
a
Brynjolf.
wanderer in the
Got better
sewers
things
of
to
this
do.
backwater of the world.
If you're Vekel and me, we have a thing going. So I recommend you keep your hands off the merchandise.
Now you're mine.
What was that?
Who's there? Over here. Sure, I'm a dirty beggar.
What do you want? With the rumors going around about how poorly your guild's been doing, she's become much too bold. I'm not that foolish. The last thing I want is a war with your people.
It feels good to walk the streets of Riften again.
Look, I'm only telling you this because I care for her. Don't mistake this as acceptance for what you do. Kirava has some family at a farm just inside of Morrowind. If you mention you know about it, she might just listen to you. Just please don't harm anyone. I couldn't bear the thought. If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
Here for a room or something to drink? Throw me some coin. Mjol the Lioness used to adventure across Skyrim before she settled down in Riften. I hear it all ended when she lost her enchanted blade.
As a hunter, but I set my
No,
aspirations
and I never will. Now get out of my inn.
I miss him.
How could you possibly know about... Please, my family means too much to me. Don't hurt them. Very well. Here. Take this back to Brynjolf and tell him he'll have no more trouble from me. Now, what did you want? I already paid you. Now, what did you want? I already paid you. Now, what did you want? I already paid you. Now, what did you want? I already paid you. Now, what did you want? I already paid you. Now, what did you want? I already paid you. Now, what did you want? I already paid you. Now, what did you want? I already paid you. Now, what did you want? I already paid you. Now, what did you want? I already paid you. Now, what did you want? I already paid you. Now, what did you want? I already paid you. Now, what did you want? I already paid you. Now, what did you want? I already paid you. Now, what did you want? I already paid you.
I've never been a sellsword. Never traded my skills for pay. I've always adventured on my own terms.
I already paid you. Now, what did you want? I already paid you. Now, what did you want? I already paid you. Now, what did you want? I already paid you. Now, what did you want? I already paid you. Now, what did you want? I already paid you. Now, what did you want? I already paid you. Now, what did you want? I already paid you. Now, what did you want? I already paid you. Now, what did you want? I already paid you. Now, what did you want? I already paid you. Now, what did you want? I already paid you. Now, what did you want? I already paid you.
I've really missed traveling like this. Walking the breadth of Skyrim has always filled my heart with excitement. I've seen enough death to last 3 lifetimes. Yet I never tire of a good fight. What do you make of that? People say Skyrim is one of the most dangerous places in Tamriel. I think they're wrong. It's magnificent, and I'm proud to call it home.
Now, what did you want? I already paid you.
My mother was a strong woman. She's the one who instructed me on my sword fighting techniques. Can you imagine? Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. And the Greybeard.
So, can I interest you in anything today? Catchy, isn't it? In my youth, I was a fisherman. I had a beautiful ship named the Brawny Prawn. But the years have a way of creeping up on you. I ended up selling that ship to open this place. Seemed only fitting to name after her. Well, changed it a bit, I suppose. If I had been smarter, I would have kept my boat. Coming to this city was a big mistake. So, can I interest you in anything today? 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 What? Oh, it's one of you people. So Brynjolf doesn't even bother to show up himself anymore, eh? What's this message?
When the weather permitted, Aaron and I would often walk to Raven's forest.
You're gouging me for what little coin I make, and you can't even protect yourselves? Ridiculous. Don't fool yourself. It's only a matter of time before you people are run out of Riften. Likewise. Now I have a lot to do, so I'm afraid you'll just have to leave.
My husband, Bercy. Be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about
Stop!
and not enough
That's
about
priceless!
This isn't happening.
I'm sorry, you're going to have to leave. Tell Brynjolf he'll just have to make do without my coin. Stop! That's priceless!
Oh my word.
I can't pay! I can't!
Just pay them, Bercy.
No! That urn was priceless. All right, I get it. I'll pay on time from now on. Just don't smash anything else. Here, take your gold, and leave me in peace.
Huh?
Hey, watch it! New in town. Only the best in all of Riften. I own Riften Fishery. Started out, too bad I haven't had the same success helping. I sell my catch across a good portion of Skyrim. It's worth its weight in gold to me. The only untapped market left is Markarth. However, I just got word that Klepper at the Silver Blood Inn might be interested. If you're headed that way, I would appreciate you delivering a purchase agreement for me. You'd be paid, of course.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from...
Good. Klepper will pay you as soon as you arrive with the letter. Here you are.
Guaranteed, clean and free from rock joint.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Relka.
All meats guaranteed, clean and free from rock joint.
My mother was a strong woman. She's the one who instructed me on my sword fighting techniques. Can you imagine?
Remember to give at the temple.
Visiting Riften? All are welcome at the Temple of Mara. Pleased to meet you. I'm a priestess at the Temple of Mara.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Craftsmanship.
All meats guaranteed, clean and free from rock joint.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Sure, to oblivion with... Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. Until next
Rolly's around somewhere, planning to feed the poor with his nonsense about Mara.
What do you need?
You gonna stare all day or buy some armor? Look, I've moved all over Skyrim selling these bits of junk, and I'm barely scraping by. I'm not out to win friends, and I could care less if you're happy about your purchase or not. I just need the coin. The sooner I get out of Skyrim, the better.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
All meats guaranteed, clean and free from rock joint.
Buying and selling fine jewelry here. Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
You should have seen me at the height of my adventuring career. I was fearless.
Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness
But
knows
that's
I
what
could
it was
use
all
it.
about.
You gonna buy something? Or just here for training? Otherwise, move on.
Did you get that purchase agreement to Markarth yet?
You gonna stare all day or buy some armor?
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
All meats guaranteed.
There's nothing like fishing on Lake On. You should try it sometime.
Over here.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Please. Please, I need but a septum. A septum is all I ask. Is that so bad? I can't take this place anymore. So cold, so hungry, so tired.
Working at the Riften fishery is tough, but it puts some coin in my pocket.
It's you. Please, don't hurt me.
Of course not. You expect me to take care of it by myself? My niece Svana helps me with the chores. She'd be more help if she kept her head out of the clouds. She's been with me ever since her parents were killed by bandits and she was dropped in my lap.